Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Rashford.
And he cuts out the supply. Mayulu. And it's Hakimi.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Here's Vitinha. And it's Ruiz.
Out towards the flank.
Played back into the centre. And it's Mayulu. Now Fabian Ruiz. Hangs in a cross. Punched away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitinha.
Gets into some space. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot!
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Vitinha.
Rashford. Barcelona could counter here.
No outsmarting him this time. That's been slipped through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
And he's managed to gift it back. Cleared without complication.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Now, what about this cross?
Chance for a shot!
Martin. And it's Lewandowski. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. A lot of...
Rashford!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Vitinha. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now Beraldo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Vitinha. Beraldo. And it's Vitinha. Now Fabian Ruiz. Mayulu. And it's Mendes. Now it's Barcola. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Backward it goes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And it's Mayulu. Beraldo. Now Zabani. Beraldo. And it's Vitinha. Now Zabani. Hakimi. And it's Mayulu. Opts for safety. Now Beraldo. And it's Mendes. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, that's nice. Mayulu. Nuno Mendes. Shifted it to the flank. That is lovely. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vitinha. And it's Mayulu. Now Beraldo. Nuno Mendes. Beraldo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Half an hour played now. Mayulu. Mbai. Good running, strong. And he shoots! Just off target.
Mbai has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola. And it's Ruiz. Mayulu. Now Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Now it's Ramos.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
That has not gone well. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Mendes. And here's Ramos. Spread it left. Fabian Ruiz. Turns and goes back. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vitinha. Now Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. And here's Barcola. And it's Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Mayulu. Beraldo. Now Zabani. Picked out brilliantly. Drill shoots! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rashford finds himself offside. Zabani. Hakimi. De Jong. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Paris Saint-Germain are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
So off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. Mbaye. And Mayulu. And it's Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Rashford. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Vitinha. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Hakimi. Decent chance! Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide.
And the counter is on.
And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here, looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared. Vitinha. Barcola. Vitinha. And it's Mayulu. Fabian Ruiz, looking to add to his goal. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And Mayulu. Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Barcola. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Spread out to the left. And now the breakaway. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zabani. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hakimi. And it's Mayulu.
La asistencia a este partido asciende
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
99 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Barcola.
Barcola really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Barcola. And it's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha! De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Mbaye. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Lewandowski. Could try cutting inside here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Hakimi. Mayulu. Here's Vitinha. Lewandowski. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Mendes. Barcola. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. And it's Ruiz. Beraldo. Nice looking ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. De Jong. And Dani Olmo. And it's De Jong. And it's Rashford. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Vitinha. And Mayulu. Hakimi, who does have an assist to his name. Hakimi. Oh, it's played into... There's the header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Martin. Now it's Lewandowski. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Good, strong midfield running here. He's in space and looking for options. Araujo with the clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's found the way through. And he thumps it clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Dembele. And here's Ruiz. And he's been shifted off it. Out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Paris Saint-Germain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Beraldo. That's Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Here's Vitinha. Now Beraldo. Vitinha. Now Beraldo. Nuno Mendes. Beraldo. Here's Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
third
28
corner of the game.
será sustituido por el dorsal
They've played it
7.
short. Now it's Barcola. And it's played in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Rashford. Great vision. Big chance! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Beraldo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes to be added on. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Araujo. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Fabian Ruiz, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.